Lego. Just hearing the name makes you smile. It speaks of creativity and imagination. For decades, Lego was much more than a simple toy. It was a basic part of millions of children's childhoods. Parents trusted Lego. Kids loved Lego. The colorful bricks showed a world of possibilities. They were a tool to build dreams, one little piece at a time. But in 2003, the Lego Group was in a really tough spot. The company was losing money, almost $1 million a day. It wasn't just a bad patch or a tough year. The company that taught kids to build was, itself, about to fall apart. The future of the Lego brick was uncertain. Lego was at a crossroads. It had lost its way. The reasons were complex, but the result was simple. The company was sinking. The trust built over generations was falling apart. The belief in its lasting appeal was being tested like never before. Something had to change, and change big time. Lego needed to find its purpose again. It needed to remember why it existed before it was too late to get back on its feet. So, what led this famous brand to such a dangerous situation? Lego had started to forget its why. It lost sight of the main reason people loved its products. The company started to move away from its main thing, the simple and useful Lego brick. Trying to be new and grow, it spread itself too thin and too fast. This loss of focus was a big mistake. The strong, simple message of build anything got confusing with so many different things to offer. In 2004, it was clear that Lego needed more than just small changes. Kjeld Kirk Christiansen, the grandson of Lego's founder, made a brave choice. He brought in Jørgen Vig Knudstorp, an outsider, to lead the company. Knudstorp was pretty young and had worked at McKinsey & Company. He brought a fresh perspective and a different way of thinking. Knudstorp's first goal was to understand Lego's real situation. He listened to employees, looked closely at the company's money, and tried to understand its inner workings. He quickly saw that Lego had become too complicated and had lost its financial control. He believed that the way to get back on track was to find what made Lego special and valuable again. "Let's go back to the brick," he would say later. Jørgen Vig Knudstorp's plan to bring Lego back was all about making things simpler and focusing. He believed Lego had to go back to its core, the Lego brick. This meant a careful process of making things work better. One of the first big steps was to sell businesses that weren't key to Lego. The Legoland theme parks were sold to Merlin Entertainments. The company also greatly cut down the number of different Lego pieces it made. Besides cutting costs, Knudstorp focused on making management practices better. He brought in financial discipline and accountability. The goal was to build a business model that could last, centered around the main product. This return to basic values started to show results. A key part of Lego's comeback was recognizing and welcoming its excited global fan base. Lego realized that its customers weren't just passive buyers. Many were super involved creators and supporters of the brand. The company started to actively listen to its fans. It sought their feedback and recognized their amazing creations. An important result was the Lego Ideas platform. This platform allowed fans to submit their own ideas for Lego sets. Successful Lego Ideas sets proved how strong this model was. This involvement made the sense of community and loyalty stronger. Lego was no longer just talking to its fans, it was building with them. While Lego was making its main business stronger, it started to look for new ways to share its message of creativity. The year 2014 was a big moment with the release of the Lego Movie. The movie was a huge hit with critics and at the box office. It really touched kids and adults. The movie celebrated the creativity that is part of the Lego system. Its humor, emotion, and amazing look won over audiences worldwide. The success of the Lego Movie had a huge impact on the brand. It pushed Lego to a new level of cultural importance. The movie caused a huge jump in interest for Lego products. Lego had successfully turned into a multimedia entertainment brand. Today, in 2025, the Lego Group is a giant in the toy industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar company, always showing strong financial results. The tough times of 2003 seem like a distant memory. The turnaround led by Jørgen Vig Knudstorp is studied as a great example of business recovery. Lego didn't just survive, it came back stronger and more innovative. The journey from almost failing to amazing success was built on going back to the basics, the Lego brick. By connecting with fans and building with them, Lego grew loyalty and brand supporters. The smart move into entertainment showed how much Lego's message of creativity appealed to everyone. Lego continues to inspire and develop the builders of tomorrow. The small plastic bricks rebuilt an empire, proving that even from the ashes of almost failing, something truly amazing can be built, one piece at a time. If you like this story and want to see more brands that almost disappeared, but managed to turn things around, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Here, we share the untold stories behind the companies, products, and ideas that shape the modern world. Comment below. What other brand do you think has a surprising past? Who knows? Your suggestion might become the next video on our channel. Until next time, and here's a tip. Sometimes, to build something amazing, you need to take everything apart first.